Guys, I used to do a little blog once a week on all the refs' cock-ups for the weekend games, and I worked out that 30% of all games were decided on by the referee. They might as well toss a coin up and say, that's the team I want to win, because they made decisions that just let another team win. Appalling. So today I watched Ref Watch with, what's his name? Dermot Gallagher. I've bleeding forgotten the guys' names. Steve Warnock, that's it, and Sue Smith. The bloke who goes along with it, the non-sort of supposedly football bloke, Roy Wootton, he was the best out of the lot. These are some comments made by Sue Smith, the so-called professional expert. I find it so hard. Can't make a decision on this one, she's basically saying. I find it so hard. I'm still a little unclear. Stand on the fence on this one. Well, hold on a minute. You're supposed to be there, being paid to make a decision. They're the comments she was making. Every time she said something, it was basically supporting everything Steve Warnock said. Oh yes, I agree with you. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know, that's all she ever did. You know, she didn't have an opinion of herself. What are we paying her for? I'm not knocking her, Steve. I'm knocking a lot of them. Steve Warnock might as well. Are the referees paying him? Is he scared to upset the refereeing association? All he basically does is makes out reasons why the referee's decisions are correct. I'm not being, and I don't want to say this, the biasness, because he's an ex-Liverpool player, comes just strolling through him in everything he says. The bloke is a flake, is another flake who just wants, you know, he's not making anything, you know, every so often. Anything contentious? No, not. All he's doing is making sure he basically says what the refs have done is right. And then Dermot Gallagher, what's he there for? What is he there for? He is a referee there simply trying to make sure that all the referees' decisions over the weekend he can prove are correct. And he says things like, by the letter of the law made up by you. And a couple of things, you know, he says today, he says, what does he say? The ball, you know, the incident with Brighton and Saliba, right, where Saliba's head touches the ball and then there's a little clash of heads, hardly anything, but doesn't matter. His answer to that was, the ball plays him. Firstly, that's an admission that the ball played, you know, Saliba's head first, but then he's saying, have you ever heard this? The ball plays him. Why, the ball goes towards his head, you know, has a mind of its own, not Saliba trying again.